Discover how thousands of YouTubers are making a full-time income. Go to beatoolboss.com or click the link in the description. It's time for another quick movie review. Just checked out Spell, starring Amari Hardwick. Actually, me and my girl rented this over the weekend. Why? Because the trailer for this movie looked ridiculous, right? It looked super scary. So, you know your boy in a scary movie, so had to check it out. And here's what I think. First of all, this movie is about Amari's character. He's playing, I think, a successful lawyer, I believe. You know, he's doing good in the city. He got his wife, he got his 2 kids. Everything seemingly is going all right. He get a phone call, right? Phone call, they like, listen, you know, you got to go, man. We got bad news, brother. Your dad died. You know, you need to come back down south. I think it was Louisiana, I guess. Somewhere down south he had to go where his dad was at. Amari and his wife and his kids, they all decide they're going to go down there to show respects, I guess, and go to his dad's funeral. So Amari, I guess he balling in this movie. I guess he got his own plane, his little private plane that he flies. Him, his wife, and the 2 kids down south to his father's funeral. But everything get all crazy when they get there, and all this weird stuff starts happening. Actually, they don't just land where they're supposed to be. They actually do a crash landing. And when Amari wakes up, right, his wife is gone, his 2 kids is gone, and he wakes up in this weird room with this crazy voodoo type lady. And Amari got to figure out what's going on. Where's my wife? Where's my kids? Where am I at? Right? That's what the movie is about. Now, what's my take on it? First and foremost, I love the story idea. I love the storyline of this movie. I just thought it was slick. Just the concept, like I said, the successful guy, he's going down to go, you know, like I said, see what's going on with what happened with his dad. And his plane crashes. He wakes up and he's in this voodoo atmosphere. Now, keep in mind, the story in the movie is that his dad and they were from this place down south where a lot of voodoo stuff takes place, right? A lot of scary stuff takes place. A lot of spells and, you know, rituals happen in his hometown where his dad is. All right, so let me just say that. So, yeah, I like that. The storyline is dope. It really has that Skeleton Key vibe to it. If you haven't seen the movie Skeleton Key, definitely need to go check that out. So anyway, I like the storyline. I love the environment. The atmosphere of the movie is dope. It has that scary, just everything about the scenery of the movie is scary. It spells horror movie, right? Everything spells horror movie in this. And last but not least, I really like the characters, right? It's not a ton of characters in the movie. A lot of like extra characters, but like the main characters are really Amari and the lady. I forget, she playing a ton of stuff, a gang of stuff she playing. Forget her name, and but you know her if you've seen her. But her character, she plays like the voodoo lady. But I love the character. I love them 2 characters was just great. That lady character is very scary and kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Mysterious, scary, yeah, all that. So yeah, that's what I liked about the movie. Now, what I didn't like, it just was missing some things, in my opinion. I feel like this movie could have been a lot scarier. I mean, really, the movie wasn't even that scary, even though the trailer makes you feel like this is about to like scare the crap out of you, right? Which what I thought was gonna happen. But I just felt like it just could have been scary. It could have added a lot more elements to make this movie scary. And I just think they could have made a couple more twists in this movie. Now, they do have a couple things that happen throughout the movie that make you say, oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see what you was doing, Amari. Oh, I see where you're going with this. Or, oh, okay, that's cool. But it wasn't a lot of like twists to make you be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Kind of like Skeleton Key, right? They like I wish they would have incorporated some of like the Skeleton Keys elements in this movie, and it just left a couple. It left me asking a couple questions. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the movie, to be like, why is this or why is that? So it kind of like, I don't know, right? But like I said, the potential of this movie was ridiculous. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot scarier, and it could have been. You know what I mean? And they could have just added a couple more twists, in the movie. Now, with all that being said, what do I give Spell? Right? My opinion, I was battling to go between a 2 and a 3, right? But I think I'm just gonna go with a gut instinct, spur of the moment. I gotta give this one a 2.5, almost a 3. And why? Just because the potential of this movie, you could just made a couple adjustments, right? And it could have turned this movie into like it was alright, to a, oh my god, this like horror movie of the decade. It had that type of potential to it. So it is what it is. That's what I think about it. Now, if you haven't seen Spell, right, you would think I would say I only recommend it, but I'm curious to see what other people think about it, considering like I'm a horror movie, dude, and this movie is considered in the horror suspense category. So I am gonna say check it. I'm curious to see what you think. So if you haven't seen Spell, check it out. And if you have already seen Spell, you already know. Let me know what you think.
I let the chain hang, yeah, I'm tattered up, and I love to cuss, I just don't give a See, I'm just doing me, and you should do you. Yeah, I hear you talking, that's just your point of view. And see, I just don't care, I be like, yeah, I done heard it all, damn, there's haters